And we are live. Hi, everybody. Welcome. And look who I've got with me. This is Nathe from the Third Wish. Hi, Nathe. Thank you for being here.
Hey Scott, how are you? Thank you for having me on your channel. Thank you for inviting me.
Yes, I saw Nathe on Sherry's channel, and I just saw that has done things with Viviani, I believe, and Sabrina. And
Yes.
so you're right here in the community. So I had to ask you if you wanted to join. So I'm so glad you did, and we're going to do some readings. So you guys want to put in your requests. We're not doing political, but we are doing personal readings. So go ahead and put those in the chat with caps and emojis, please, so I can see with my um, bad eyes here. And Nate, if you don't mind me asking, what um what got you started into tarot? It's amazing when you started, but tell me a little bit about that.
I was always been interested, as far as I remember, with the metaphysical field. I actually started to read with playing cards when I was 9.
Yeah.
So that
Wow.
was my first entry point into divination, and I really enjoyed it. And then after that, I moved into tarot, oracles. I used the Lenormand oracle quite a bit in private readings.
Okay.
When I am on YouTube, I use a lot of tarot, but um, I really like the oracle as well. And I've always kind of developed, the connection between the cards. And um, I would say that as far as my clair, I am mostly clairsentient. I just feel, I just know, clairsentient, claircognizant. But lately have been develop a bit more of clairaudience. So I'm
Oh, good.
hearing more messages. As you evolve, your clairs evolve as well. And so it's interesting just to see how things evolve a little bit. But yes, I've always been doing readings, I would say, like professionally, full time in the last 5 years.
That's great.
And what about you, Scott?
Yes, so I started with tarot and really got into it right after, well, it was right during the pandemic, really, about 2021, right in the beginning in January is when I ended up getting my first deck. And I just, my second deck is actually the one that really helped me learn is the
Mhm.
Tarot Royale by Ciro Marchetti. I think I'm saying
Oh
it
yeah.
right.
Hmm.
So I just fell in love with that and started learning tarot just by that deck, and eventually started reading after that. So after a little
Wonderful.
time.
I have noticed that we both have a tapestry in the background. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
What is the meaning of yours, if you wanna share a little bit?
It's beautiful. That's all. Yeah, I'm not sure that I've never seen, or asked if there was a meaning behind it. So I
It
just think
feels
it's
like
beautiful with the moon coming out of the suns. Yeah,
it's the combination of the sun and the moon energy. It has a yin and
right,
yang. Hmm.
right. And what about you
It
with
is something I
yours?
found online, and I really enjoyed the. It's kind of a storm, if you will, and I like the eye of the storm and the fact that everything is moving very quickly, but feel like there's harmony in this whole mess of colors and energies, and I just enjoy that.
I like it too. It's a good
Thank you.
choice. All right, so we have quite a few people here. Thank you guys for joining, and if you're watching on replay, thank you as well. So I'll just say hi to a few people: Florence and Jackie, Viviani, um, Karmic Karen, and Star, Taynita. Let's see, Mirror Dragon is here, and Vanessa, Star. I already said Star. Crystal, Joan Marie, and Carmen, Karen, Joan Marie. I've got your questions. Vanessa, I've got you. Crystal, I've got you. And Jackie B's here. Hi, Jackie B. And I do a lot of. Do you know who Jackie B is? Have you done
Yes.
anything with her? Oh, awesome.
I,
Yeah,
well,
we quite.
I actually have not done a show with Jackie, but I know it's gonna happen at some time. Yeah.
Oh, she's great. She's doing her first hosting of a show
Oh, yeah.
coming up at 4 o'clock, and I'm gonna be in your chair, so I will
Okay.
be the guest. So I'm honored that she is has asked me to do that. But she's great. Yeah, you should do something with her definitely if you want.
Of course.
Yeah. All right, and Karen. Hey, Karen, Tapioca Thievery, and we'll get started here in the questions in just a moment. Okay, Tanita, I'll check real quick. Yes, I did get you. Okay, and Florence, thank you for your super chat. You will go first. Would you like to go first or second, Nath?
It doesn't matter. Oh, how do you want to do this? Are we reading both on the same question?
That's what I usually do.
Yeah, yeah. I think
Yeah,
it's better they get two readings rather than one.
I do
So
too.
whoever, to me, it's like whoever's first with an
Okay.
answer can get up to you, Scott. You know, I'm the guest here. I'll follow your your way.
Well, thank you. No problem. All right. Um, when I'm hosting, sometimes I do like to go first just because it gives me
Yeah.
time while
Okay.
you're doing yours to set
Okay.
up for the next question. So if that's okay with you, thanks
Of
for
course.
being understanding there. And Karen, thank you for your donation. You'll go after Florence. Okay, Florence. So something is missing and you need to complete it today. I've got the Two of Swords. So this is, being blindfolded and being at a stalemate, having a decision to make, or needing to possibly find something. And just go with your intuition and your gut and what you're feeling on the inside, is what this card is saying. And ask, your guides to help you to complete it. Um, then you got the Two of Wands, and this is just planning and manifesting it. So manifest, act as if it's already happening, and just say, I will find this. I'm going to find this, and I'm going to get what I need to out of it, and believe that you will. And then you got the Lovers card. I don't think that this has anything to do with romance in this case. With this question, I think that it means that you may need a little bit of help in getting what you need. So ask others, ask your friends, whoever it is, that you trust, to help you get together, you know, what is missing so that you can get your retirement going there. And I think it's great that you're doing that. I also got lunar cycles, embrace the phases of the moon. Each brings new insights. So just embrace the phases of the moon. I'm not sure what is the next full moon or new moon. I have no idea, but my cohort Jackie usually keeps me up on that. And then look what you got, the bear from the Woodland Wardens and Cedar, and it means leadership. So I think that you can find what you're looking for, and it'll get done today. That's just what I'm getting. What have you got, Nate?
Yeah, I would agree that you're gonna get what you need. Um, this is your file, the book, and then I got the house followed by the bear. Also interesting that I also got the bear. like Scott. And so to me, I think your papers might be related to your house or your finances, but the combination of both tells me that you're getting the paperwork that you need. I think it's going to be solid. I don't foresee any problem. Uh, the advice here is to follow some sort of logical approach. I don't think this paperwork is missing. I think you will have it. So just proceed kind of with no fear or any kind of emotions. Just go step by step and you'll get the job done.
All right. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Florence. All right. And next up, Carmen Karen, thank you for your donation. And you say, what does Aquarius want as an outcome? I'm a Virgo. Okay. Karen, I usually do not read on the thoughts or feelings of someone else. But what I can do is look at the like energy around the question, and we can do it that way if you want. And like your higher self, I think knows the answer anyway. So maybe that will come out during the card pulls. The first card I got for you is the Queen of Cups. This is the Empathy Queen. So this queen, can tell the feelings of someone else. I believe you're an empath. If you're in here today, you're probably an empath. So I believe that you have the ability to gauge those feelings with the Aquarius without getting the answer, spoken to you. Instead, you can get it through your intuition and for your gut. Then you got the Hierophant, and the Hierophant is learning, teaching, and also faith. So believing in something that you can't see, manifesting. So manifest it and believe that, whatever you want as an outcome will be the same that is what they want. And then you got the Magician. So another manifesting card. Anything you can, want to happen can happen. It may be a little bit different than what you're hoping for as far as the manifestation. But I think that good things are going to come out of it. So, and look here, you got the Success card. You're on the right track. So to me, we didn't even need to read on the Aquarius. You got what you needed there with the Success card. So I'm just going to leave it at that. And here's Nathe.
Thank you. Karen, I feel like, as far as this Aquarius person wants with you, it feels to me like there's a development of a connection in the long term. So it could be kind of any form of relationship. But I feel like it is building a connection, a relationship between the two of you that could be lasting. And so I feel that that's the intention. It's to build something for the long term. There's this long term aspect, and there's the ability to kind of almost kind of work together. I know work, I use work in a loose term, not necessarily a job, but kind of work, understand, like side by side, or just be connected in that way, bouncing ideas against one another, connecting with one another. But it has this aspect of relationship for the long term.
All right. Thank you, Nathe. And thank you, Karen. Appreciate you. And next up is Courtney. Courtney says, my question, how will the week ahead go for me personally? Okay.
Looks like you have a cute dog, Courtney.
What's that? Oh
I was
yeah, Courtney does. She
have a cute
loves
dog.
her dog.
Mhm.
I forgot its name. I know its name, but I forgot his name. Courtney's here. All right. Thank you, Courtney. And thank you everyone for letting me know you're here when we put your question up. That just makes it easier to know that you're present for your reading. Hunter, that's right. That's Hunter. All right. First card I got for you, Courtney, is the King of Pentacles. So this is a great card to get. This is your hard work is going to pay off. Just need to make sure you're grounded, and you know the hard work that you do is going to bring you the things that you want in the week. So, ooh, then you got the World. Look at that. That's arguably one of the best tarot cards, in the whole tarot. This is the end of a cycle, but the beginning of a new cycle. So I see new things coming in for you. You're growing, you're learning, and I just feel like you're on the right track. Then you got the Lovers card. Again, I don't think this necessarily is romantic. It could be with you and your husband, but it also could be maybe a friend coming in, a family member coming in near the middle to end of the week for you. And then I've got the Chariot. So this is you going forward and going to victory. The only thing is there's a little bit of a stumbling block in here sometimes with the Chariot, because you can see there's not really any wheels or spinks on here. There's just stone. So you need to push it to make it go in the right direction. So I'll draw one oracle card for you. You did get closed doors, and it says start all over again, but that's fine. That is perfect for you because you've got a beautiful start, beautiful new start. So the doors needed to be closed in order for brand new doors to open and come to you. And that's what I got for you, Courtney.
So building a little bit on what Scott was saying is, I feel like there's an energy of a shift happening. Look at this card, ripeness. It is time, right? It is ripe. It is ready. And you confirm that with the Judgment card. Something is really about to happen. And I feel like Eight of Sword, it's about to free you up. So kind of not just going with what I see, but also with what Scott said. It just get this sense that there's a shift, that ending a cycle, beginning a cycle, a shift is happening. All I see here is that it's going to free you up to do what you really wanted to do. And with the Six of Sword, there may be a movement or a travel involved with that.
All right. Thank you.
Of course.
All right. Thank you, Courtney. Next up, we have Angel up above, any books of value, and then the question is above. I'm wondering if any of the books we want to sell have real value. Many are older children's books.
Let's see.
Okay. I'm getting some of them is what I'm getting. Because you got the Five of Swords. This means that some of them, are not going to have maybe the value that you think that they should have, or they're just, maybe used and not, resonating with the public. But you did get the Fool. and this is a risk taking an opportunity as long as it doesn't hurt you or anybody else. So see, try to sell them and see what happens, because it doesn't specify which ones are going to sell and which ones are not. And then you got the death card. So this, of course, is not a literal death. This is change, transformation, and transition. So I think there will be a change in you being able to sell them and get what you're looking for. And then you got the Eight of Cups, which is walking away from things that no longer resonate. So there's going to be a few that don't resonate, is what I'm getting with that and the Five of Swords here. For your Oracle card, got the thank you card, having gratitude. So if you have the best thing about this is if you have gratitude for the things that you have, you're going to get even more coming back to you of good things, that you can perhaps get, money from. And then the last card I got for you is Flame of Courage. Yeah, just have the courage to check it out and see. And ignite the flame of courage, lighting the path of bravery amidst shadows of fear. Yeah, so you got this. So that's what I got for you. Here's Nathe.
I got the full card like Scott,
Oh,
so interestingly. And then I got postponement or delay and change. And so, kind of a little bit connecting with what Scott was saying is that um, there may be an idea here that to get the full value, you might have to wait. You know, those books, sometimes when they're used, they're a little too new to sell at a great price. And if you wait, they becomes more like antiques and things like that, and then they go up value. So there might be in that cycle where they're not fully, interested to have them as old things. And so if you don't really need the money right now, my advice would be to wait because they will be more valuable with more money in a few years, for example.
I like that. Awesome. All right. Next up is, speaking of a wonderful moderator, we got Viviani.
Your,
May I have? Oh, go ahead.
oh no, I was just reading the question about
Okay.
her path. Yes.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Oh no, if Scott, feel free to get first. I'm happy either ways. I was just
Oh, me
copying
too.
you.
Me too.
Okay. Well, let me get started. Um, so I feel like your path is very interesting because I get two energies here, fighting and exhaustion. So definitely you are at a moment where there's a bit of a struggle, Viviane, in your energy level. But look what's coming. Traveling, which is not necessarily you traveling, but moving energetically to a better place. And then this card that says, "We are the world," which is very peaceful and holding hands. So your path is to go from a path of fighting and exhaustion to a path of new areas, new places, and connection with people that are more aligned with your vibration. So don't worry too much about that fighting and exhaustion energy you feel right now, because that's your current energy. You're going to move to something totally different.
All right. Love that. So I've got the Chariot for you, Viviani. So you're going to get to where you're wanting to go. It just takes, a little bit of a push. I was talking about the last Chariot, was stone, and this one's got two donkeys like facing the opposite directions. So it means you have to push a little bit, and you're going to have to act for your journey, for your goals. But once you start doing that, it's going to be smooth sailing, I think, for a lot of your journey. You got the Queen of Arrows or Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is saying that you have some psychic ability. So I believe that that would help you. And just, you know, making good decisions based upon your gifts that you have. And I think that's maybe one that you have is being psychic. And you got the Two of Cups. So having a face to face conversation with someone, just letting them know how much you care. And it's usually about love, but it can be a friendship. Someone who needs encouragement. And here's the possum. As my subscribers know, I'm terrified of possums, but we'll go ahead and read it. It's the hanged one. So this means to try to look at things from a different perspective. And if you do that, then I think things will, you know, just get better. Then you got the hare and oak, new opportunities. So I love that. New opportunities coming for you. And you can say goodbye to a lot of this stagnation that's happening because of other people. So that's what I got. All right. Thank you, Viviani. And thank you for your donation. And also, Angela, thank you for yours. How will the rest of February and March go? Okay, so I've got the Nine of Swords. This is the anxiety card and insomnia possibly as well, just being stressed out. So if you do feel that way, just know that you can change your vibes from negative to positive and focus on the good, focus on peace, and ask, Archangel Metatron to help you change your vibes. Then you got the Six of Pearls or Pentacles. And the Six of Pentacles is, about generosity. So giving to others and receiving as well. So there's usually scales on these cards. So just know that, reciprocity is a good thing for you. And then you've got the Age of Aquarius. This is a different card that came in this tarot deck, but it is not in a normal tarot deck. And it means the awakening, ascension, introspection, and evolution. So you are ascending. Okay, so you're moving up. And then I've got investments. This might be a good time for you to do some investments. Invest wisely, and spirit watches over you. Know that you are protected. Okay, and that's what I got for you, Angela. Here is Nathe.
So Angelic, for February, the rest of February, I got the Empress and the Nine of Cups. So it feels like a really good month in terms of opportunities, in terms of you feeling in control. So I think February looks kind of, a nice month. March is a little bit more challenging. The Knight of Swords, something that you're gonna have to fight through or deal with. And then the Three of Swords, like a disappointment. And I felt like that could be in your first 2 weeks of March. But you end the month of March with the Queen of Wands, which you, again, being kind of a very similar energy as the Empress in a sense of action, in a sense of control. So I feel like very good February. First 2 weeks of March, a bit challenging, but you'll get back on your feet at the end of March.
All right. Awesome. Thank you, Angela. Next up is Star. And Star wants to know, and thank you for your donation, Star. I appreciate that. What can you tell me about my new career? It will be created by me, I think. Okay. All right. So the first card I got for you is the Fool. So we're getting that a lot today. This is an opportunity for you to um, take a plunge into your new career. So this is, if you have, you know, thoughts on what it could be and that it can be something that you create, then you should go for it. And no risk, no reward, just as long as it doesn't hurt you or anybody else. But this is the beginning of something new. So um, I'm thinking with the other cards that it might be, you know, something that you're creating, your own self business, maybe. Then you got the World card as well, and this is beautiful card to get. A new cycle is forming. Something completely different is happening and is going to be successful as well. Then you got the Two of Cups, and this is having a discussion with someone else who you can, you know, get some advice from. So look at the people that are in your life that you trust and get some advice about your new career from them. And then you've got clarity coming in. You'll be able to see um, clearly soon. And it's a new opportunity for you here as well. So I'm just seeing a lot of good new things. And guess what? You're going to find the perfect fit.
Oh, that's a nice card.
Yes. Perfect fit. And that's what I got.
Well, that's great. And I have the Wheel of Fortune. So that's a good card when we talk about change, but also the movement of change and also good fortune, good luck. The other two cards that I got, interestingly, are the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. And so those two cards really, it's as they bring you in the forefront, the queen being you. So the Queen of Pentacles, where you actually create your own wealth, the Queen of Sword, where you make decisions. And so it's interesting you say it will be created by you. It will definitely be controlled by you, in control of the situation, creating your own wealth, creating your own job, your own projects, your own thing, basically. And so it's definitely putting you at the forefront. um I also feel like with the Two of Cups that Scott got, like there may be someone helping you. um and I feel like in any case, what you the size of the business, it's a small size, small medium size. I don't see you working for like a large company. This is all going to be about, you know, relating to people, relating to things, not those big structures. Okay.
All right. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Star. And next up, thank you, Time Matters, for your donation. You'll go next. I just found out I'm going to have another grandbaby. Do you know if it's a boy or a girl?
That's not easy.
No, it's not. No, it's not. And I was going to go with the animal deck, but I think I'll go with one that has people on it. Let's see what we can come up with. I got the Two of Cups. This is, you know, and especially since the tarot, in my opinion, is genderless, you know, it's hard to assign a gender to, you know, to something like that. But you got the Two of Cups. This is having a good conversation with someone. This, I think, is meaning that you're going to have a great relationship with your grandbaby, whether it's a girl or a boy. And I think that you're going to be able to help them and really mature them. You're going to have a really close relationship with the Three of Pentacles. And then you got the Page of Wands, which is the free spirit, which just in my what I usually adhere to the free spirit is a girl. So I'm gonna say it's possibly to be a girl, and she's gonna be a very free spirit, and yeah, I think she's gonna be really special for you. So that's what I got.
Oh, I was smiling because I got from my oracle card the moon, and then the inner voice, which is the high priestess. And so two moon cards. I think Scott knows what I'm going to say here. It's more likely to me a girl than a boy with the moon energy. And so I kind of agree with what Scott said. It feels more a girl just because of that. There's that strong moon, strong moon energy coming through.
Awesome. And Nathe, I'm going to take a little break here. Nathe, do you have your own tarot decks that you have made?
Yeah, I actually have two. I have a tarot deck that I've created that I'm actually not using right now. It's called the Mystical Tarot of the Saints.
Oh
So
wow!
it is using mostly the major arcana as saints, Catholic saints. So it's kind of a very specific niche tarot. And then I created also an oracle card deck, which is called Voices of the Whales. And so it
Wow!
is themed with the whales. So it's for people, it's an easier entry point than the tarot, but those two, I actually created them over the last couple of years. And then since you're asking me, I also create a magazine. And this magazine called the Third Wish magazine, like my channel. And this is like the brand new episode. You can have it in a paper version or the digital. The digital is half price because there's just no printing. And Scott, I'll be happy to send you a copy.
Oh,
Um,
thank you.
Thank you for having me on your channel. Yeah.
Oh, that's very nice. Thank you. And real quick, did you say you have an Etsy store, or do
Uh,
you have another
yeah,
website that you use?
yes, I do. My link on my link tree, you can get access to my Shopify or my Etsy store.
Okay, awesome. I'll have to look for your Etsy store. That's great. All right. I get in trouble on Etsy though.
Oh,
For
I
spending.
know it because you want to buy too much.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up is Mere Dragon. Mere Dragon. Shall I move from the house I am living now, or staying? Is it fighting,
Yeah, I
or
think so.
is for it is my path? Staying, fighting, for it is my path. Okay. Everybody in the chat saying really good things about your magazine. So
Oh, thank you.
okay, well, interesting. I've got the High Priestess for you, and the High Priestess is, in my opinion, a non-action card. It's observing, taking down notes either on pen and paper or in your head. She usually has a scroll. This one doesn't, but she usually does, that she's taking notes on. So this is just really observing what is going to be best for you. And then you have a decision to make, whether you're going to do one or the other. Trust in your intuition and your gut to make the decision for you. But I've got the Knight of Pentacles, and this is going really slow. And so I'm thinking that you take one step at a time. And for now, staying with the house that you're living in. I think a move would be too sudden right away. So just take your time, and even if it's baby steps, you're still going to get there to, where you want to go with it. And then you got Fantasyland. It says make sure everyone involved is being realistic and on the same page. Yeah, make sure it's a realistic things, no illusions. Okay, so a realistic thing of what you want to do and what you want to accomplish there. And that's what I've got, Mere Dragon.
Kind of agreeing with Scott. First part is acknowledging the challenges you have right now. Look at your mind, and also the Seven of Swords. Those are the challenge. But you will find peace. You will find a way for peace. And that's what I think is your first step. It's a two-step process. Find a way to deal with the issues that you're facing there in your home. I think things are going to be more calm. But then ultimately, at some point later in time, you will leave, and I see a new place. But I feel like it's also what Scott said. It's not right away. And first is about tuning in. It's about kind of calming the mind.
All right. Thank you, Nathe. Next up is Tanita. And Tanita, if you'll just let me know you're here, I'd appreciate a reading on career and finding a job hopefully soon. Thank you, Tanita. I've got the Wheel of Fortune for you. So I think you will find a job soon. This is a positive change happening for you. So yeah, I think right away you're going to find something. I'm going to say within a month. I think it's that quick because that's the first card. You did get the Hermit, and the Hermit is going inward to see what is the best thing for you. So really going in and shining your light on the things that you want to accomplish on your journey and what career is going to be best for that journey for you, something that's going to make you happy. So you got the Page of Wands, and this is the Free Spirit. So making sure you're doing things that are making you happy. And this tells me you need to interview the interviewer. So when you're having the interview, give an interview, like, interview the other person as well to make sure it's the kind of job that you want to have. And then you got duality. Don't lose your vigilance. Do not forget about the dual nature of people. So with that, and small steps. So you got small steps in finding it too. The small wins, the small triumphs, the everyday victories, celebrate them. So yeah, I think you're going to just go forward with your small steps, and something's going to come up very, very soon with the Wheel of Fortune. So that's what I got, Tanita.
And I've used a couple cards. So first from my Saints deck, you've got the Two of Wands, which is about planning and moving forward. And then the Empress, which is to me, in this case, this is Saint Helena, which shows that you're getting to me, the completion of the job. And I pulled a card from the Wales Oracle, and this one was even more telling. It's called Opportunity. And so as far as job, the opportunity is coming. Notice the moon here, like the moon. So to me, a moon cycle is 30 days. So you might get a job within 30 days.
I really like your decks there, Nathe.
Thank you, Scott.
Very nice. Very, very nice. All right. Joan Marie, I know you're here, so please pull 3 cards and thank you.
I'm gonna put one of each.
I went straight for the tarot, Joan Marie, and the Magical Hours tarot. This is the Two of Cups. This keeps coming up a lot today.
Mhm.
This is an agreement with someone else and of love, and just letting them know how much you care about them. So that will strengthen any relationship that you have. You got the Hermit as well, and this is you going inside and looking for your light. Just doing a spirit check and making sure that you are on the right journey, and just focusing on that, because when you're on the right journey, you're doing your life purpose, you're going to be happy. So try to focus on that. And then you got the Nine of Swords. So do not focus on this. This doesn't mean that somebody's going to jump in your window in the middle of the night. This just means that you are a little bit anxious, maybe, or you're going to have anxiety a little bit, or insomnia. Just know that this is a minor card, and these swords are illusions. They're fear, false evidence appearing real. So just know that you have what it takes to change it into something positive. And those are my three cards.
So my first card from the tarot is the Three of Wands. It's also that idea of coming up with a new land, a new place, a new energy. There's a lot of, that idea of, landing into a new energy, a new environment. It is definitely a change. And then from the Whales Oracle, resilience, resilience. And so this is telling you that, the idea of when we move to a new place, it is exciting at first, a new environment, a new energy, a new job, a new location. We get kind of the excitement and the fear, but then there's a resilience element when the reality kicks in. So I think, John Murray, you're in that energy where you're both excited, but you're also having maybe some fears and also realizing some of those early challenges coming on. And it's all coming together as part of change. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Nath. And
Welcome.
thank you, Joan Marie. Next up is Crystal. Oh, we got a general in love. Hey, Crystal, let me know if you're single. I'm pretty sure you are, but from past chats that we've been in together. So, but let me know. Oh, Jackie nailed it. She doesn't know this about you, but she said, "Is Nath French?"
Well, I'm French American, so it's
French
part
American.
true. Yes.
Yes, that's awesome. She's in England,
Oh, okay.
so not too far from you. Probably closer to you than to me.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Crystal, I got the sun for you. This is happiness, joy, and vitality. So I feel like somebody new may be coming in very soon for you. Just remember to make sure that you're using your foundation as friendship. It's friendship first, and then you build a relationship off of that. That's what makes relationships um, grow and make them healthy and last. Then you got the Serenity card. This is the same as the Justice card. And so this is just making sure that everything is balanced out externally, homework, relationships, friendships, and you're not overdoing anything. And then you got the Ace of Crystals, which is the Ace of Pentacles. And the Ace of Pentacles is a brand new opportunity, possibly money, something physical coming. So if you take your time and don't overdo, anything, I think that you're going to get new opportunities. And yeah, I feel like someone is definitely coming in love for you. Look, you're going to have a surprise.
Wow.
Be ready for change. So this isn't just a surprise like a birthday cake. This is a change that's coming. So that's what I got, Nate.
I got some great card for you, Crystal. So first, from my Saints deck, the Star, which is the three kings in that, and so hopes and dreams. So definitely, you should keep faith in terms of hopes to meet the right person. The very exciting card that I got after that is the Lovers, and in my deck, the Lovers is Saint Valentine, which is this Saturday. And so that's kind of a nice card for you in terms of love and relationship. And then an advice from the whales deck, which is flow, going with the flow. You see how those whales and those people enjoy themselves. They're really moment to moment. And so I think, you have two energies here: a long-term energy where you know that you're really definitely going to meet this person and it's going to be a long-term relationship, but don't sweat it. Continue to live, enjoy, attend a party. I mean, when I look at these cards, it feels like someone is going to a social event. So I feel that it will be more like meeting someone socially than on a dating app, for example.
Awesome. All right, Vanessa, you are up. This is Vanessa here, saying, can I please have a reading for the next 2 weeks regarding my finances? Thank you, Vanessa, for letting me know you're here. I know you've been struggling with this for a while, Vanessa. I've got the Empress card, and this is a great card to get for finances. This is having what you need. However, it's also about self care and self love. So, making sure you are taking care of you, you're doing the right things, not overspending, balancing your checkbook, that kind of thing, and making sure that you're, you know, taking care of your needs and not giving too much to others right this moment. But you be, as far as money, but you can give in other ways, right? There's other ways that you can give. um, then I've got the Knight of Swords, and this is fast energy coming in, making fast decisions. I usually say with this card, though, to slow down a little bit because I think they're going a little bit too fast. So slow down and don't rush when it comes to your finances. And then you got the Three of Wands. So this is your ships are coming in. There's good things happening. You can manifest what you want and for your finances to cover whatever you need. And then you got bright ideas. So I think that if you take action on your ideas, that new things are going to come in for you that you can trust. And yeah, just go with what's in your logic and what's in your mind because you're a smart person. So just hang in there. I do want to draw one more card. Got Reflective Sunset. Reflect on your journey. Find gratitude in every moment. Yes. So find gratitude in even this moment right now. Why? Because it brings in more better things for you than what you're experiencing. So that's what I got. Yeah.
I get the Five of Wands, which is a sense that there's a struggle here when it comes to your finances. However, the Judgment announces something coming up for you that seems to be positive. You have the angel here protecting you, by the way. And the Three of Coins, it's almost like someone, also the angel is here, by the way. It's the same angel that seems to protect you. So don't worry. There's someone helping you here. And it's interesting. I got the card with the whales of synchronicity. Synchronicity. So it feels like there's definitely an acknowledgement of one of your struggle, but something seems to happen at the right time, someone coming in, something coming in. That synchronicity and the judgment feels like somehow it will work out. There's some good news coming, that just the spirits, I feel like, come to help you with this.
All right, awesome. Okay, so thank you so much, everybody in chat, first of all, and moderators. Nathe, thank you so much for being on the channel
My pleasure,
and for
Scott.
coming and reading for everybody. So, yeah. And thank you again, everybody, for being here. And I will be with Jackie B at 4 o'clock on her channel. It's her first time hosting. So please come and support her. If you can, at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And Nathe, what do you have coming up? Anything?
I have something exciting. I am doing a workshop over 6 months that is based on the eclipse energy, and the first class video is coming tomorrow. It's free. So it's a 1 hour a month for the next 6 months, and it's about working through shadow and manifestation. So it's a lot of self-development work, and that video is dropping tomorrow. So I'm excited because I've never done this before. It's kind of a tool that we could all use to better ourselves and move into a transformative energy over this next 6 months. So if you are looking to do something like this, then tomorrow, Thursday, that first video will drop in.
That's awesome. Thank you. All right. Do you have any collabs coming up at all?
Yes, I am actually doing a show with Sherry, Voice from the Swamp, on Saturday, Valentine's Day. It will be on both channel as a simulcast. So we read on all things relationships.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, right on Valentine's Day. All right.
Yes.
And what
Valentine's.
time did you say that was going to be?
That will be at 12 o'clock Eastern on Saturday.
Okay.
12 noon Eastern. Yes.
12 noon. All right. And yeah, the time difference gets me too.
Yeah.
So, all right. Thank you so much, Nathe. And thank you, everybody else. Jan, just come back at 4 o'clock to Jackie B's channel and we'll get you then. Okay. All right. So, I hope everyone has a good afternoon and we see you again soon. Bye, everybody.
Everyone, thanks for having me, Scott.
Oh, you're very welcome.